Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on Season 1, Episode 9 of Firefly. I've not had the best week, guys. I've really not, and I dropped Grayson off at school this morning because Jay's really sick. He was throwing up all night and he just didn't want to go into school, so he was sobbing and his teacher practically had to tackle him to get him in class. I burnt myself falling asleep outside. We've all been sick and I'm just feeling a bit sensitive, guys. So if my mood does seem a little bit lower, that is why. But I'm hopeful that Firefly will cheer me up. And yeah, it feels good to get lost in a fictional world when the current one is not playing ball. So yeah, let's roll that intro and get stuck into some great TV. Here we go, guys.
Could you please tell my wife the fun she's missing out on?
Ariel's quite a nice place, actually. There's some beautiful museums.
Ariel, was that?
You can go swimming in a bioluminescent lake.
I don't care if it's got sunsets 24 hours a day.
You come out with an extra toe or a finger?
Gonna drop off an hour, that's it. Big stop, just to renew your license to companion.
It's guild law. All companions are required to undergo physical examination once a year.
Would you not do that while we're...
Just ever.
Ever?
Literally. Oh, that is so gross.
So 2 days in a hospital?
Don't you just hate doctors? Hey, present company excluded.
River, put down the knife.
What the hell?
River, no!
He looks better in red.
I think everyone wanted to do that though, right?
Sorry about this, I don't know.
Shut it, I ain't talking to you. She gotta go.
No.
No one's getting left. She belongs in a bug house.
Do you want fixing up or not, Jane? Shut your mouth.
Finish your work, Doctor. This is my boat. They're part of my crew. No one's getting left. Best you get used to that.
See, Jane seems scared, Amal. He does.
When I took you and your sister in, the deal was you keep her in check. You can't hold up your end. We're gonna have to revisit the deal.
Uh-oh.
Stay out of trouble. You too. Bye.
These two are so cute.
How are we gonna find a job if we don't leave the ship?
There's a client. Me. I have a job for you.
Okay.
You've got a job for us?
One that'll pay for itself 10 times over.
I really like the top that Mal's got on.
I tell you how to get in, get out, and what's worth taking. If you help me get River into the hospital's diagnostic ward.
So we
Okay.
get you and your sister into the whatcha-thing, and you tell us how to clean out the hospital.
It'd be restocked in a matter of hours.
She's right. They'll never miss it.
Wow. Simon's definitely changed his ways.
You and your sister are tagged fugitives. How do you figure we're gonna get you in the building?
We'll need to procure a few items off ship. I've made a list. Someone else will have to... We have some volunteers. Only official vehicles are allowed in, so we'll need one. We shouldn't have any trouble finding what we're looking for.
Isn't that what they needed last time? In the last episode that he just launched.
All we have to do is slip a couple of bills into the right hand. That gets us uniforms, ID badges, and key cards. All these items are easy to obtain. They'll get us up to the door.
Do you know what? He's really thought this through, so fair play.
And we couldn't bring them back.
They were cyanotic.
They were cyanotic and not responding. Unresponsive.
And resuscitate.
Resuscitate them.
Good.
Cyanotic.
Which methods did you use?
They're struggling with this.
Pulmonary stimulators and cardiac infusers.
infusers. What about cortical electrodes?
Oh, he's not going to get away with this.
Pupils were fixed and dilapidated.
Dilated.
Dilated.
Shiny.
Electrodes, but we're unable to get a neural reaction from either. Unable to get a neural.
You've got this. Come on, guys.
Oh, if I wanted schooling, I'd have gone to school. I'll get it.
That's amazing. You two did an incredible job.
Wow.
Now, for the finishing touch.
Smashed it.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're ready to save some lives. For this to work, River and I will have to be dead.
Okay, they're just going to take some pills.
And when we get back... No. Shh, River.
God, I hope they're successful with this. I feel like River's been through so much, it'd be nice to actually get some answers for her and a possible cure. She's crying.
We speak only when spoken to.
Yeah, I got it.
We gonna have a problem?
Tell me they're gonna keep this, like, shuttle that they've got. I mean, why would you not? They could definitely use this again.
What do you got?
Got a couple DOAs by the time we got
Take
there.
him down to the morgue.
Okay.
We're unable to get a neural reaction from either patient.
Nailed it, Jane. Absolutely nailed it.
Should bring them out of it in a few minutes. 50 minutes.
Got it. I'll just sit right here.
Oh, Jane, please don't do it stupid. He's gonna do something stupid. You said you'd just sit right there. Sit.
I'm in.
Do you have the fugitives? Yes. Just like we talked about?
That's why he was so nervous. Had nothing to do with what he was saying. It's what he was doing. Jane is such a sellout.
Copper for a kiss.
Jesus.
Copper for a kiss.
Where are you taking those bodies?
Just downstairs to the morgue.
Downstairs is that way.
Right.
Going to die.
No one is going to die.
Jesus.
He is.
No, he's not.
It's gonna flatline, isn't it?
He's not going to help him, right?
Remember, the doctors here are the best.
Yeah, she definitely knows what's happening, doesn't she? I wonder if that's why she did that to Jane, because she knew that he was gonna turn against him.
He's killing him!
Code blue!
We have flatline.
We've got to crack it.
We're not cracking a post-op.
He's non-responsive.
Clear.
Come on, Simon.
Explain to me how you justify administering a vasoconstrictor to this patient, which any first year should know is the standard prep medicine your patient was taking before his surgery.
God, he's good, isn't he? He's good. Look at River, all proud.
When your supervisor hears about the rude and disrespect... Clear.
Clear.
Ready?
Is this gonna trigger her though, because of everything that she's been through?
Must have been demag.
I mean, that works. Jane's making me nervous, man. So, these supplies, are they... Because Simon said that they are the payment. Is that so that they can sell them on? Or is it so that they can use them within Serenity? Like, within the crew?
They opened up her skull and they cut into her brain. She feels everything. She can't not.
Plan changed when you were out. We're meeting out the back way in 5.
Well, I could use another couple...
What's that then?
Your head's up your...
Hey! Back off. You should have let me know when the plan changed.
I told you when you needed to know. What are you griping about? You got what you came for.
Not fully though, right? He wanted to learn more.
No, I can't go back. I don't want to go back.
It's okay, we're just going back to the ship.
Riverlight, no, we're not going back to the ship though, because Jane is double-crossing us right now.
River and Simon Tam, by the authority of the Union of Allied Planets, who are hereby bound by law.
Jane, you're actual scum.
You're under arrest for aiding and abetting federal fugitives.
Where's my rotten money?
You mean my money?
That's what you get, Jane. I'm glad you're getting nothing.
How much did we get?
Can we fly somewhere with a beach?
Maybe a naked beach?
Don't look in the closet either. It's greedy. It's not in the spirit of the holiday.
Time?
And about Christmas.
10 minutes past rendezvous.
Something's happened.
We're transferring you to a holding area until you can be retrieved.
By whom?
People who want you alive.
I wonder if his dad's going to be the one to pick him up. Be a bit of a plot twist. Like I can't breathe then. I kind of hope they find out that Jane did turn on him.
I can handle the feds.
Doesn't matter. They're here.
There was no interrogation, if that's what you mean. Didn't do your job for you.
Okay. They don't want anyone to find out anything from River to the point where they'll happily kill them. Jesus.
What the hell is that?
Who are these guys?
2x2.
2x2? There we go. Because of the gloves.
This one's alive.
Not for long now.
We're dead. We're going back.
Maybe don't go back. 2x2 hands are blue.
No high-tech alliance crap.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Mal and Zoe. You doing? Come on.
What's going on here?
Oh, well, let's see. We killed Simon and River, and now the Cap and Zoe are off springing the others got snatched by the feds. Oh, here we are now.
Oh, and here they arrive now. Surprisingly all in one piece.
Tell me we weren't followed.
Nothing in our rear view the whole way back.
Take us out of the world, quick as you can.
We'll be out of Atmo in 5 minutes.
He was amazing. I can't even begin to tell you. We wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for him.
Oh, for God's sake. How does he get away with this stuff?
Part of my crew.
I think I might cry. Jane, help me with the cargo. Everyone, make yourselves useful. You got jobs, go do them.
So he just gets away with it?
What are you buying with your cut?
Oh, Mal knew. Mal knew. How did he know?
Job's done. Figured it was time for a little chat. Seems to me we had a solid plan.
I got pinched!
Which is what happens when you call the feds.
I would never do that, my hand to God. May he strike me down as I'm standing here.
You're gonna get struck down.
You know, I hear tell they used to keel haul traders back in the day. I don't have a keel to haul you on, so.
I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry for what, Jane? I thought you'd never do such a thing.
Money was too good. I got stupid. It ain't like I ratted you out to the feds.
Oh, but you did.
Yeah, because he...
Any of my crew, you turn on me.
Yes, Mal.
You did it to me, Jane. And that's a fact.
Undermined him. Disrespected the crew.
What are you gonna tell the others? I hadn't thought about it.
He's gonna push the button now and be like, don't do it again. Yeah.
The next time you decide to stab me in the back,
Have the guts to do it to my face. Can I come in?
No, you can stay out there and think about what you did.
Do you remember why we went to the hospital?
Time to go to sleep again.
No, Mamie. It's time to wake up.
I've just got chills. What is this? What kind of medicine? It just ends there as well. So another episode down, and again, like I'm just invested. Like I really enjoy this show. It's highly based upon the characters and the relationships within it, and I adore it. I really do. And if it's not making me emotional because I don't want to see anyone injured, it's giving me rage because I'm seeing disappointment in characters, and it's just everything. It's just so well balanced. It really is. I mean, I sound like a broken record at this point, but considering there's not like a full arc, like a typical arc where they're trying to get from A to B, it's just truly captivating. You would think that it would get boring, but because the characters are so interesting and so layered, and they've all got their own paths, even though they are a crew and a unit. Yeah, it's just fantastic. I did wonder where Shepard was in this though, because whether I missed it or not, which I could have done, but I don't think they mentioned that he went anywhere. So his presence was definitely felt for me. And I think that with Jane, he's a complicated guy considering is kind of dim. And the reason I say that is because even though he knew he sold them out for money, and the second that he lost that money, he fought to survive with them. He didn't just sack them off and do his own thing. He still helped them as well. He didn't have to take Simon's handcuffs off him, but he did. But my point that I was going to get to was when Mal said, you betrayed me and I don't want you to be, you know, a part of the crew or whatever, while he's threatening him to kill him. His potentially last words were, you know, make something up. Don't tell them that I betrayed them. Don't be honest and tell the truth, because it's as if he couldn't even live with himself or have that be their memory of him, which I think speaks volumes, really, because initially it was just all money. You know, I will hand these fugitives in, you give me the cash, happy days. But he got screwed over by the authorities, and I think that was his wake-up call. What's annoyed me more than anything, or what I feel more disappointed about, is he didn't learn his lesson at all. Like, when he lost all that 60k and the town just absolutely adored him and built that statue and made a song, I thought, you know, he's going to learn from this now. But he just did the exact same thing. You know, he wanted that money. And even though he didn't get it, when Simon was saying, oh, I couldn't have done this without you, and oh, thanks for trying, I think if he had similar weapons, you know, it would have been a fair fight, etc. You could see that he hated himself for Simon not knowing what he really did. It's like, I can't believe I've done this. This guy is thanking me for helping him when I put him in this situation to begin with. He's such a sellout. And if this doesn't teach him, I don't think anything will. I mean, what does he want to do with the money? Like, he's got a roof over his head now. He's got food on the table. He's got his weapons. He's got a crew. He's got a doctor when things go bad. And yes, River attacked him, and it's not good. It's not clever. But it's also complicated. And I'm with Mal when he says, you know, leave no man behind. You make an agreement. So he pulled Simon up on it. It's like, you said you could control this whole situation, but it looks as though it's getting out of hand. So please just get a grip on it. And he did. He had this whole elaborate plan, and it looks as though he's pulled through it as well. I mean, I don't know what was in the injection, but I pray that it at least resolves River's fears and having all of those emotions be so prominent and not having any control over her own feelings. Like, that's tough. That is genuinely tough. And I mean, to be honest, I feel as though women, especially with their hormones as well, like, your body just takes over. It's not you per se, it's these hormones taking control. And I know there's like a running joke, you know, with men and women where it comes like time of the month and all the rest of it, but it's a real thing. I know we make jokes and all of the rest of it, but it is a real thing. And that's how I sort of relate to River and her feelings right now, is she has all those feelings are valid and she's allowed to feel them. But the fact that they have taken away her ability to control when they're shared or how she feels them, it's so cruel. And I don't know who these men are, like the 2x2 Hands of Blue. They instantly killed everyone at just the thought of them knowing River. They're like, right, okay, you're gonna have to die because you've seen them. You spoke to them. And there's no emotion there. They're like robots. They just come in, they kill, they move. It's like they've got one job, kind of like bounties. You get one job, do it, kill whoever you have to kill, get me those fugitives type of deal. Changing the subject, but I am really glad that Mal has, one, grown on me, but two, I've give that shot to get to know him more and try and understand his methods a little bit more. Like, we're 9 episodes in now, And I think if I would have just watched this episode, I feel as though I would have took a warming to him earlier, just because of the way that he sticks up for his crew and he doesn't like to be double-crossed, obviously, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I think the fact that I've been able to see the progression and see these different sides of him, it just makes the character more interesting, and it just feels like there's a better payoff as well. Two-dimensional characters are just so bland. They're just boring. Because even when you look at, say, Kaylee, who I instantly love because she's just adorable, cute, funny, but we also get to see those different layers. Her fear when someone that she loves is in danger. The fact that she dreams of another world with the nice dresses and the companion world. That's like she lives through Inara a lot of the time. And we also know from the last episode that her dad taught her a lot, so she's clearly like a family girl as well. And I don't know where her dad is now, so there's a good chance she has been through some real hardships as well. And yeah, every single character within this show has a history and a story, and one that I would like to know more. I'm definitely excited by it. I'm just also sad because we don't get the multiple seasons that I feel the show deserves. Exciting to see the next one. Thank you so freaking much for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, give it a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you. A massive shout out to all of my members and a special one to my sponsors. You guys are amazing. I'm so lucky to have you, and I just hope that you're enjoying the content. Genuinely do. All of my links are in the description of the video, so if you want to check them out, see these in their extended form, head over to Patreon, etc, etc. And I hope to see you all again soon for the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen AC10, and they say, I love shows that do episodes like this. The entire layout or feel is so very different than what we have seen before. And I love it. So many other shows structure every episode the exact same. These episodes that make us feel something completely different while watching, I think make the season so much better overall, when done well, of course. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was briefly touched upon it on my outro there, but the typical layout of a show or a season of a show, Firefly goes against that, and everything that you would sort of see on paper you'd think shouldn't work, yet because the characters are so well thought out and the look and the feel of the show is just so perfect, in my opinion, I think that it makes for epic TV. I genuinely do. And I think that it's refreshing to watch a show where you just deeply care about the characters more so than just focusing on the destination all the time. So yeah, credit where credit's due. They've done an absolutely fantastic job. Thank you for watching and for commenting as always. I appreciate you a lot. I hope you know that. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.